This is Mark Hilliard from Beyond 20. Today we're going to be talking about how to create a simple report using Cherwell's Report Writer tool. This is actually done from the client tool, not the administration tool, so today we'll be spending all of our time in the Cherwell blue pill or blue icon. In order to create a report, this can be done from anywhere in the blue pill, but you go to your Tools menu, select your reports, and open your Report Manager. You see here there are some stock reports already included with Cherwell. And as with many things in Cherwell, obviously you associate these with specific objects. In this case, we're going to be working in the incident object today, and we are going to build a global report. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead and add a new report by clicking my green plus button. We're going to use the Cherwell Report Writer. As you can see, SQL Reporting Services and Crystal Reports are also available for this purpose. If you're familiar with either of those, feel free to use them. Today's demonstration will simply be using the Cherwell Report Writer. Next, we select the business object we'll be working with, in this case the incident, and we have to select a search group. In this case, I am going to use all open incidents as my search group. If you want to see what the search group has in it, you can simply right-click and edit right here, and you can see what the search group looks for. If you want to create your own search group here, you could do the same. I'm going to use the All Open Incidents stock search. Next, I'm going to select some fields to include. I want to include my category. I want to include my incident ID. I want to include my service. And I want to include the customer or requester in this case. Let's see, customer display name. Where are you? There you are. Now I can rearrange these fields and how they show up in the report. For instance, I really would like to have my incident ID first and actually my customer name second, followed by service and category. Next, I can decide if I want to calculate some fields. I could use this to determine how long each incident has been open, or pretty much anything. If this was a closed incidents report, I could see, mean time to resolve, that sort of thing. I'm not going to calculate any fields today for this demo. So next, I have to decide what I want to sort against. In this case, I think I'm going to sort against the customer. And just the customer. I could use something else as well, but I just want to sort by customer in this case. And then actually I also want to group this up, but I'm going to group it by call source. Now I didn't have to select a field that I'm using in the report to group by. In fact, a lot of the time you wouldn't group by a field you already have in the report, since this will show up as a header over the group. Next, I give it a title. I can choose a style here. There are all sorts of different styles I can have. Say I want a touch of red. I could add a chart here. I'm not going to do that today. We'd cover this in a separate video, but you can add two-dimensional and three-dimensional charts based on the data in your report. You can have multiple charts if you choose. Page numbers, I will add that. I will have my page header, my new report, which is the title. I'm not going to include a page footer today. You could put a footer down here, copyright your company in 2015. But that's really all I need to do. I click Finish, and the report writer goes ahead and builds the report for me. And now what I see is actually my report designer. And you can see I have multiple bands here: my header band, my title band, my column header band, source groups, detail, source footer, and then of course my footer band. And I can move these around. I can change the look of them, change fonts if I want to. This is really just a place where I can design my report to look the way that I want. Once I've done some design and made some changes, or maybe not, I just want to see what the report looks like, I can click this preview button here on the left. And that will actually bring up a preview of my report with actual data in it. Now, if you have a lot of data in your report, say you're doing all open incidents and you had thousands of open incidents, this wouldn't show you all of those because that would just take too long. Instead, it would give you a small summary or sampling of the data that you're going to see in the report. In this case, you can see this is demo data, so it probably actually includes everything in the system. But as you can see, I have each call source grouped, and then ordered by customer name. Now in this case it was ordered by the customer full name, so actually we're getting the first name actually A through Z, not the last name, so that might be something we want to work on and change. But you see that basically I've gone ahead and built a simple report telling me where my calls are coming from and just a little bit of data about each one. So once you're done and you're happy with your report, you go ahead and close it, and it will build the report for you right in the manager, in this case called My New Report. And from here you can run it directly and it will pull it up for you. You can export this as a PDF, as XML, HTML. You can schedule these to run on a daily or weekly or monthly basis, however that works for you and your organization. Furthermore, you can run them ad hoc even from within the client. So if you wanted to run a report while you were on an incident of other open incidents, you could do that and bring up this report. I hope this has been helpful, and of course, as always, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to us at our website, www.beyond20.com, and be sure to subscribe. Beyond 20 LLC, our YouTube channel. Thank you.